picked it up and realized that it was my magazine with a death threat drawn all over my face. Die! I hate you! Unfortunately for him, I was fearless.
The threats kept coming over the weekend.
What weekends, Haji?
My parents had always wanted to hire a guard for me, but I didn't want some boring old guy to keep.
When I finally saw my bodyguard, I almost passed out. He was the most exquisite specimen of a man I had ever seen. Hey, handsome. Are you sure you're a bodyguard and not my next boyfriend? You look too young for this job. How can I trust you? Suddenly, a ball from our neighbor came hurling right at me.
And he interestingly caught it with one hand. I'm really good at my job. You can check my records. Your father has everything you need.
Yeah, okay, whatever. Let's go. He opened the car door for me, and when I reached my classroom, my best friend Tessa came up to me. My favorite coffee.
Safe.
As he gave it back to me, Tessa was glaring at him. Hey! I'm her best friend. Did you really think that I'll poison my best friend?
Just doing my job.
Tessa then dragged me to a corner. So you're giving up your privacy just like that? I can see that he's very attractive, but something about him screams bad news. You have to get rid of him ASAP. Oh, come on, girl. It's just his first day. Let's see. But Tessa was right.
I didn't have a second of privacy. Damon followed me around every freaking second. He stood behind me in all of my classes.
And even in restrooms, it was so awkward. At home, he'd just stand outside my door. And I never saw him sleep. That gave me chills.
I had a recording event one night, and when I reached the studio, a guy came rushing toward me. He was about to draw out something from his back pocket when suddenly Damon grabbed his arm and twisted it.
Drop your weapon! What? I just wanted an autograph from her, man.
Damon let go of the poor guy, and it was so embarrassing.
What's the matter with you? I'm a popular singer, so you have to get used to my fans.
Just doing my job.
Calm down, Sasha, calm down.
The next day at school, Theo kept following me around to apologize, but I still ignored him until he said,
My producer cousin is throwing an exclusive yacht party with some A-listers this weekend.
"She's a fan of yours now, parties were my weakness."
Not so fast, sweetheart. Hang out with me tomorrow.
Okay, fine.
Theo requested not to bring Damon to our date tomorrow.
So I talked to him in private.
My job is not to leave your side eye for a minute. So, sorry. Can't do.
He was so firm about this. So I finally gave up and let him come with us. We went to a private movie theater and watched a super sad movie together. Minutes into the movie, Theo and I were already crying our hearts out, while Damon had no reaction at all. What was he? A robot? After the movie, we went to a fancy restaurant, and I was having a good time with the lobster. We're in a public place, and people are staring. But he was persistent. Just then, Damon grabbed him and threw him away like a piece of paper. Theo was furious. He grabbed a chair,
but before he could hit Damon with it, I pushed him away.
Stop it right now.
Your stupid bodyguard started it. Why don't you tell him to get a life and go home to his mommy?
No, Theo. You go home. I know he was being a jerk, but I can handle my personal life. You don't have to interfere every freaking
He
second.
was disrespecting your personal space.
Your job is to keep me safe, not to meddle in my personal matters. Know your boundaries.
Apologies. It will never happen again.
I actually didn't mind that Theo got the thrashing he deserved. But Damon always being around was just getting on my nerves.
A few days later at a concert, I was performing my newest single, and everyone was singing along with me. It felt amazing. Some of them even started climbing up on the stage. Suddenly, Damon jumped in and pushed them off stage. What in the world? He then lifted me and carried me to the backstage in the middle of my freaking performance.
He had enough.
Stop controlling me! I can't breathe around you! My parents are paying you to protect me, not to annoy me and screw up my concerts!
Your life is in danger, ma'am. You have to treat everyone as an enemy.
That is ridiculous. Whoever sends those stupid threats is probably just some harmless loser.
Better to be safe than sorry.
One night, my manager called and reminded me of my concert in Paris the next day. It was my biggest one yet. And I had to go. I don't think you should be.
Making public appearances until we find out.
Who's trying to hurt you?
No, I'm not gonna let some creep scare me and make me decide what I should do. This was planned in advance. And all the tickets are sold, and I'm not canceling. Eye on me. When we were finally in Paris, I rehearsed my songs all night while he was constantly looking out the window. The next morning, I found him still asleep on the couch without a shirt on. When something on the floor caught my attention, a picture of a beautiful girl in his wallet. Looked around my age. I quickly put the wallet away, feeling something weird. Was I jealous? No, of course not. Why would I care? If he had a girlfriend? Hours before the concert?
While my makeup team was working on me, Damon suddenly snatched me away.
Can't you just postpone this? It's too dangerous.
I told you I can't.
Please, Sasha. Just listen to me. I care about you, you know?
Oh, do you? I thought I was your only client.
Just do your job,
Yeah.
which is to keep me alive, and let me do my job, which is to entertain people.
It was the first time I saw him looking so human.
That's the first time I've seen you without makeup. And you look even more beautiful than usual.
Is complimenting me part of your job now?
Maybe.
I knew it.
Ever resist my charms? Not even my emotionless bodyguard. I wonder what your girlfriend would say about this?
I assume you're talking about the picture of the girl in my wallet?
Gosh, was he actually awake that time? He revealed that it was his sister, and they grew up in the orphanage together. He lost her because he'd failed to protect her, and that's why he became a bodyguard. She'd always wanted to go to Paris and go up the Eiffel Tower. I suddenly felt brave.
Let's go there then, for her.
After what happened yesterday? There's no way I'm allowing you to go anywhere.
Also, I know from your file that you're afraid of heights. I'm not scared when I have you around. I'll be fine, I promise. He finally agreed. But later, as we were climbing onto the escalator at the Eiffel Tower, he must have noticed I was nervous.
Are you sure about this? We can just go back, you know? You have to see this view now.
I don't know if I can. How about you take a look, and we'll go down?
But I don't want you to miss this, Sasha. I've got you. Do you trust me?
Yes, I do.
Okay, then. Open your eyes when I say so.
Eyes shut as he led me forward. And then suddenly, I felt his arms wrap around my waist.
I opened my eyes and I gasped. I was so close to the edge, and the whole glittering city was in front of me, and I'd never felt safer in my life.
Damon, have you ever fallen for a client? My smile instantly faded at his answer. Who was feeling this? He was just being nice to his client. After a week, I had to go back to school.
For the final exams, so we could study together in the library.
But I couldn't find her. I sat down to study alone
and let Damon stand by the door, so I could focus.